What's going on YouTube? Fatherly-Warhead here, and today we have another unboxing. I have the Turtle Beach X04 Stealth headset for the Xbox One. It has the mic monitoring, so it kind of helps out with your louder players that like to shout or whatever. It's got a multi-step bass, and it has a 50mm speaker in each side. So we're going to go ahead and get into this and open it up. My little crazy knife. Knife action. Alright. So I originally had the stock headsets that come with the Xbox, but they kind of went out on me, and I decided to get these to replace them. Alright. Make sure I got it open. Yep. Okay. Alright, bam, turtle face, got a nice Turtle Beach box here. The box seems fairly packaged well, kind of sturdy. Alright, so this is what we get. Alright, you got your little disclaimer here. And, alright, so we're going to start here on the top. The Earforce headset audio controller. This here is a nice little gadget. It actually is what goes in the bottom of your Xbox. So, alright, so this little guy here is the crown jewel of the new Xbox Ones. This is how all your headsets work out. So you got the little port here that goes in the bottom. That's where the headset plugs into this controller. Alright, so this little gadget here, it controls everything. These controls here, they are your chat volume for the game. This here is your game volume, up and down. You push this little guy here on the bottom, and it's a mute button for your mic. It'll light up red when your mic is muted, and when it's unmuted, it won't be lit up at all. So if you can see this little triangle here, I'm not sure if you can. There's a little bitty triangle here that's got the little Turtle Beach emblem on it, on the inside of it. So this thing, what it does, it lights up green. Alright, so it'll light up just a little bit, really dim, and that's the low setting, and you push it one more time, and it's the high. Alright, and that's for your bass boost. If you don't want any bass boost at all, you push it again, the light goes out, and there's no bass boost. Alright, so again, this guy, it plugs into the bottom of your controller so that your headset can run off your controller. Alright, you have your nice little mic here with a mic sock on it, which is nice to help kind of reduce any background noises that might come in. And this here says literature, but basically what this is all of your manuals and attention, yada yada yada. Probably something about choking hazards and all that good stuff. We don't need that one. Alright, this is if you ever get stuck, you know, with this headset when you go to install them or use them or whatever, here's a nice little quick start guide for you, which is probably going to be handy if it's your first time using a headset of any kind other than what comes with your Xbox. Alright, and then you also get the nice Turtle Beach logo sticker. Alright, and that's all you have for the literature or the manuals for this headset. And it's, again, it's really packaged in there really well. I like how it came in the packaging. Alright, so here's the meat and potatoes of the whole package right here. Alright, and this here is the crown jewel. Alright, these have the nice full-size ear pieces, nice foam around them to help kind of reduce with the sweating. There's like a cloth material here around it to help reduce sweating. And then your speakers on the inside, the 50mm speaker in each side. And what I like about these is your whole ear, well my whole ear, can fit inside these. And that's the kind of headset that I prefer. I don't like the ones that kind of just sit on top and kind of chill there. It kind of irritates me, it just bugs me. So yeah, and these, another neat feature is you can turn these, both speakers, flat. So if you ever go and you got them around your neck or something and they're bothering you, instead of them beating up against your chin, you lay these flat and it lays flat on your chest, and it's like you don't even have anything on your neck. It's like a nice leather, pleather kind of deal here across the top for the top piece. It's got Turtle Beach across the top here. And there's not much foam here, but I feel like that it's going to be enough to kind of keep the band, the plastic band that's across the top, from like bothering you too bad. The plastic itself seems fairly sturdy. I've never really had an issue with Turtle Beach headsets in the past where they would break or anything. But yeah, so again, alright, so you can pull the speakers down like so, you know, to extend for the people that have the larger heads. The speakers fold in and out, kind of form really well to your head, and that's really cool. I like that. Alright, so we're going to get down to this piece. This cable here is, once you fully extend it, I think it's probably around 4 feet, maybe 3 feet. I'm going to lean towards 2.5, 3, just because, you know, you don't want a bunch of cable sitting in your lap. And I think Turtle Beach kind of recognized that with their previous headsets from their Xbox 360. You'd have almost 10 foot of cable run across your living room or wherever you have your Xbox, because you're running stuff from the system to the controller and then to the headset. Well, these reduce all of that. These actually plug into that little control box that goes on the bottom of your controller, and it's almost virtually wireless headsets. This is where I was telling you it plugs into the bottom of the control box. Here's your little control box again, right down here, and you just plug it in like so, and ta-da, right? Okay, so with the mic, one of the downfalls, I'm kind of a stickler about it, but it's something that you can get used to. The mic can only be on the left head piece. You can't switch it, you can't completely rotate it around or anything. It's set. That's where it goes, and you can't move it. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it's one of those things that you kind of get used to. So yeah. Alright, a little trick that I want to, well, not really a trick, but something that might be attention to detail kind of thing. So with this, you can see there's a little notch here, and this notch here actually lines up with a piece of plastic on the inside, and you have to make sure that the little notch on the microphone lines up, because if not, it won't plug in all the way, and your headset won't recognize that the microphone is in, and you'll be able to hear your games or whatever you're using it for the Xbox, but you won't be able to actually talk if you have a party chat. Alright, so it's kind of flimsy, you know, so you can fold it in, whatever, fold it back out, get it out of your way. But again, it doesn't rotate at all. It's there. It's on the left hand side, it doesn't move. It's got a nice sock on it to keep, again, with the reduction of sound. And so that's the meat and potatoes there. I really like these Turtle Beaches because they're black, lime green. I'm a real big fan of lime green. So the color setup I really like on these. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of it. Okay, so when you get this all plugged in, and I'll have it all set up in just a minute, and I'll show you how it looks and everything. So this little guy, if you have an Xbox One already and you don't have any kind of charger or anything for your controller, the Xbox comes with a 1 foot cable that you plug your controller in and run off the Xbox. Well, this right here does the same thing. Alright, this plugs into the back of your controller, and this plugs into your USB port on your Xbox. And the reason why that Turtle Beach sent these is because when you connect your headphones to your controller, you actually have to do an update with the headset attached to your controller. So you'll go into your settings, and you go to device and accessories, and then update your controller with the headset connected. And this is in case you don't have that, or you've lost it or whatever, and for ease of access, I guess you could say. You plug it into your controller, plug it in, do the update, and then you're golden, you're set. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set it up on your controller, what it's going to look like on your controller. Okay, so what we do now is you take your controller, set this here, right, your little control unit, and on the bottom here of the Xboxes is where it's like a micro HDMI kind of deal that you plug into. This is what it kind of looks like to me, is a little HDMI cable. plug, just smaller. Alright, so that's what it's going to look like. It kind of makes the controller a little bit bigger. With the controller, in my opinion, they're already kind of bulky, but you know, that's just, you know, that's what we have to deal with for right now. So once you get the control plugged into the bottom of your controller, the little control box, what you do is, this is the cable that's on the bottom of your headset, right? And it just plugs in right here. Ta-da, right? And then when you go to do the update, again, this is the little cable that comes with it so that you can plug it into your Xbox. Right on the top of your Xbox is where that port is I was talking about, that you do for, you plug your controller in to charge it or whatever, right? So you plug this into your Xbox to your USB. Then that's when you go into your settings and you go to Device and Accessories, click on your Xbox One controller, and then just go down and it's like the second or third option, and it says Update. Update your controller with the headset connected. It has to be connected, right? And once you do that, you're good to go. Alright, so I'm going to turn this on so you can actually see some of the lights. Alright, so right now the bass boost is off, alright, because the light is not lit up. And then when you push it one time, you can see it lights up just a little bit, right? And it's very faint green light. Now if you push it again, it gets brighter. And that's to tell you that the bass boost is all the way up, it's as high as it'll go, and that's what you get. That's your max amount. In my opinion, I have used these on someone else's Xbox. The bass boost is actually pretty good. Okay, so now what we're going to move to is the mic mute portion of this, which is the button down here on the bottom. So as you're gaming or whatever, somebody calls you out and you need to, like in your house, whoever's with you, or that you want to talk with them, or something you don't want people to hear, whatever, you can just simply, instead of having to unplug it or turn your controller off or whatever, you can just hit this button. See how it lights up red like that? Alright, it's a little picture of a mic that's got a line through it, and that's to let you know that your mic mute is on. And it's also kind of like a reminder. You look down because the people in your party can't hear you. You look down, you see the light, and you're like, oh, I left my mic mute on. So simply just push it in one time and it turns the mic off. Push it again, light goes out, and you're good to go. You're ready to rock and roll. Alright, this again, control is your volume. Like I said before, it's an arrow up and an arrow down. The arrows get smaller as you go down. They don't light up, they're just kind of indented into the rubber here. The buttons have a nice little rubber coating on them, and I think that's pretty nice. They're not too loud, so I don't think that your mic's going to pick them up if you're adjusting anything, which is good. That's good, so you don't, your party doesn't hear you clicking around while you're trying to adjust your volume in the middle of a game or something. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for the Turtle Beach Ear Force XO4 Stealth headset. I have used them before. Like I said, they're really good. The speaker quality is good. It helps out. Is it high quality surround sound? No, but it does immerse you into the game a lot better. Just because it does a lot of sound cancellation because of this foam. So I like them. They're pretty good for the price. They are $99.99 at most places that you can get them from. And yeah, that's all I have. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And let me know what you think about the unboxings. If y'all like them, I'll keep going with them. Just let me know in the comments below, and yeah, we'll keep going with it. So that's all I have. Until next time, deuces.